Before this video starts, there's one thing that I forgot to mention, and that is Singularity's reward system and their credit system. So as you can see on this page, it'll tell you how you guys can get credits by simple things like logging in. They have the trophy examples, and of course, the uploading an avatar, the initial registration, receiving a post like, starting your cheat every 6 hours, your birthday present once a year, of course, and what they can be spent on. So you can get things like cheat discounts, all the way up to 75% off, or even a month or a 48-hour trial. And of course, you can get things in the store like a 7-digit Steam account with an original email from 2003, or even a CSGO account. Not only are they giving you a cheat, but they're also giving you the option to earn credits and buy things, and all you have to do is be a loyal customer. Also, if your name is on screen, you guys won the giveaway from last video. All you got to do is check your inbox on Discord. I've added you. All you got to do is message me back with your forum name and you'll be upgraded. Merry Christmas, guys. So welcome to the review of Singularity. Singularity hit me up and asked if I was willing to do a review. So of course, this is a paid review, but I'm going to say it every single time. That does not affect the judgment that I have as a review channel, I guess you could say, because you guys love reviews. Again, on screen, that's how many people wanted a review when I asked a couple days ago. Anyways, so Singularity hit me up, and I have to say they have one of the cooler menus I've ever seen, and the way it works is actually pretty sick. I mean, you click the home button and you have news, what version you're on, what was fixed, the status and all that. And of course you have your profiles here. You can have up to 5 profiles, which is pretty cool. You can also click notifications, your inbox, and your name, and it will basically open up a web browser and show you exactly what these notifications are for. And as you can see, as soon as you close the menu, it does start an autosave of your settings, which is pretty cool. So again, if we go in, of course, as a reviewer, we're going to go over every single tab. So if this video is a little long, I'm absolutely sorry. But the first thing we're going to be looking at here is the aim and shoot tab. Of course, we have the aim assist here, and of course, they have the multi-hitbox. You have jump check, max flash, Z correction, recoil compensation, the percentage, and the FOV. And I can show you a little bit here how nice the aimbot is. I have tracers on. I also have enemy tracers on. For rifles, I usually use like a 1.9, and then for recoil comp, you really don't need it this high. I feel like that high might just like ruin your recoil. It's a lot less strong now, but it's still pretty strong. I'll refine that in my settings. And of course you have D-Light and E-Light, which is pretty cool here, which we'll get into in a minute. So we have the legit aim as well, which is just basically your hitboxing. Aim assist is more of an assistance, and then a legit aim is more of like a proper bot, if that makes any sense. So if we turn all these on here, we can change our FOV once again and all this coolness. And of course, look how many hitboxes there are. Right foot, left hand, left upper arm, left forearm. Pretty crazy. Now we do have the prediction here, which I believe is for moving targets. If you want to predict a little bit where they're going to be running, it'll kind of pull your aimbot towards that direction. So if this bot is running this way, as you can see, it'll kind of like predict where he's going to go. As you can see, it kind of like pulled from that guy up to this bot and kind of predicted where his head was going to be there, and just absolutely dicked on, which is pretty cool. Now, if we go to the next tab, this is trigger bot, and of course we're on mouse 5 here. I'm just going to change that to 4 for, I mean, just this little setup here. Now that we have the op in our hand really quick, I'm going to show you the skin changer before we continue with the visual and aiming. So this is your skin changer. It's a little confusing, I have to be honest with you, but I feel like you'll get over it. You'll get used to it. It's not as simple as just pulling something out and choosing a skin for it and clicking save. You actually have to manually go do it. But the good thing about this is that it means that you can change all of the skins without actually needing to be in game, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna find the op here, which is right here, and we're gonna choose. Is there a new op? I have no idea. I haven't been, that up to date. We'll go with the Neo Noir, and we are gonna go stat track and give it like 700 plus kills. And we have stickers here, which I was unaware that they had. I don't exactly know how you would change that. Maybe it just it gives you, oh, okay, I see. So it's your index. So it's an index for stickers. And once that's done, you can click save, I believe. And then all you have to do is, normally you'd force update, but because I'm on a custom map, you just type kill. And I mean, they're good no matter what. They all do the same thing. But we are going to be checking out the trigger bot now. So we'll go back here to the trigger bot, and as you can see, I have it on hitbox for head, arms, and legs. So usually you just don't want those two on because it's an op. You're not going to get a one shot with these. You got a 12, I think it's a 12 millisecond delay. We'll put it on something like 10. Auto wall mid damage, that's pretty cool. Your hit chance for your trigger bot, we'll do 70. or 72 even. And then as you can see, I have no scope, which is pretty cool. Easy peasy, easy peasy, easy peasy. That was easy. And even easier. So as you can see, it's a really good trigger bot. A lot of cheats don't have good trigger bots. And this one really, this is like, it's a quite accurate. I love the idea of hit chance for trigger bot. It just makes missing, well, that was a little bit of a miss, but again, if you put the hit chance to 100, you're not gonna miss. And I can't tell, is this, is it going up? 719, okay. No, okay. So the stat track doesn't go up, which is understandable, but at the same time, it's still cool. At least it has stat track. Moving on from that, we have the knife bot, which, I mean, that's pretty cool. I have it on mouse 4, so that's gonna kind of get all interrupted with my trigger bot, but we can change that. And it's pretty cool. Oh, okay, ignore keys on, so it's gonna automatically do it, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna see if I can actually go over here. I'm not sure if I can. Yeah, no, I can't. Well, there's not something on the wall that I can hit, but that looks fucking cool. Moving on from that, we have a standalone RC, or recoil control system, RCS. This is pretty cool. No visual recoil, use silent aim, and then active. I don't personally use this. I feel like just using the one that's built into the aimbot is kind of better. I don't really know anyone that buys a cheat just to not use aimbot and use only RCS, because it kind of defeats the point. But it's still cool that they offer that. Some people may like things differently. Everybody likes different things. Moving on from there, we have the visuals tab, and boy, are we like given a lot of options here. We have ESP, glow, materials, sound ESP, radar, and other. We're going to start here with ESP. So I'm going to turn just a little bit so you can see the bots here on the right side of the screen. And let's see, we have barrel ESP. Okay, so that's basically where their barrel is pointing. Skeleton, and it looks like the skeleton is the same color, so I'm going to have to change that after. We have rank, which will show their rank above their head. Their wins, that's pretty cool. Their active weapons, their distance, their money, the damage indicator, a grenade prediction, crosshair. That's pretty cool. So we have like a recoil crosshair. Okay. Spectator list, which is right here on the left side, which I'm wondering if you can move. Okay, it doesn't look like you can move that. But I mean, like, that's as good a place as any. Oh, wait, no, you can move it. I stand corrected. It's just like an XYZ kind of thing. We'll leave that on. We have the filter for bomb, entities, chickens, grenades, all that. So that's pretty cool. We have the 2D box thickness. So you can make the ESP like corners wider. ESP font, you can change the font. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna go back down to a 1. I feel like things that are nice, small, thin, and easy to see kind of look the best. So moving on from here, we have glow, which is pretty cool. I don't think I have a color set, so we can't see that right now. For material, we have chams basically, and we have modeled or flat, so that's flat chams. Those are one of my favorite looking chams. We have the XQZ, the health, so you can see what health they're at. Wireframe. Night mode. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. Weapon materials, so you can change it. So we have a wireframe weapon, gloss, crystal, chrome, platinum, gold, and none. Same thing with arms. Azus walls, which basically, if you don't know what this does, it makes things go invisible so you can see through them. Moving on to sound ESP, we can turn on sound ESP, and then the indicator size and such. Because these guys aren't walking on normal ground, you're not going to be able to see it, but just imagine ESP based on sound. We have a radar, which we can turn on. We'll have the radar up here, which again, this is an XYZ kind of thing again. So we can just drag it like this. We can have a different design as well. We have a cross, background. That's pretty cool. We can turn off the outline, turn it on. And we can change it to in-game radar as well, so you can have 2 if you want. I kind of like the idea of this. It looks pretty clean. If we go to other here, we have things like FOV, which everybody knows about. View model FOV, which will change your gun in your hands. Your tracers, tracer duration, which we can turn down and then change the size down. We can do no hands, no weapon, no scope, no flash. So if I turn this on and this on, we'll have a scope now, but it'll be weird because we don't have a gun. We have the hit marker for head only or in general. So if I turn this on and I pull something like the deagle out, I'll get a hit marker for every time I shoot. And of course you can change everything here, like drawing your FOV, your hit marker, your ragdoll force, your flashlight FOV, which by the way is pretty cool. If you click R, you can turn on and off a flashlight, kind of like Gmod. and you can change things like the FOV of it. Of course, in Misc, we have stuff like bunny hop and legit strafer. I don't like strafers personally. You have the leaderboards, the auto accept, the fake lag, and the fake lag ticks. Spam here, you can have your clan tag on, and you have the choice of these: hide, roll, stack, bomb, time, and then singularity. You got the name spam. As you can see, it's just spamming name changes. Chat spam, get good, get singularity. And then we have the anti-aims, grenade helper, which is, this is pretty cool. This is like a grenade bot. In other cheats, it'll show you like spots to stand, where to look, when to throw, that kind of thing, to help you kind of just get used to like those quote unquote pro grenade spots. Moving on to players, we have a bunch of people in here. You can name steal, prioritize the aimbot. You can whitelist them so that your aimbot doesn't go for them. You can commend them and report them. I think if you click, can you click commend? Oh, you can't do it on a bot, but that's pretty cool that commend and report are there. It's like your own built-in little list. And of course there's subject, which I'll be honest with you, I don't know what that does. Going on to settings, I think this is one of the coolest things, and I think every cheat should have this and implement it, is the active little guy here, the little picture, and how you can change it. So we have access to all these colors here, and you can save colors even, which is pretty cool. Change things like the radar outline to, let's say, like purple, and click apply. Boom, it's changed, and apply, and then you'll see everybody will change here. Just a lot of options here, which is pretty cool. And then of course you have your menu option, which is your key, your pop-up, the sound if you want the sound to play on the menu, a little button to minimize it, I believe, aim, shoot, and then of course your power button to close off the menu, which is pretty cool. And I love how it does save as soon as you open and close the menu. Altogether, I think the cheat's pretty good, and if you guys want to get it, it is pretty cheap, honestly. And if you use code TABS, you'll get even cheaper, 10% off your purchase. But if you guys enjoyed the video, let me know if you guys think Singularity is worth it. Use code TABS on checkout, save yourself a little bit of money, guys. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Later, boys. Peace.